What's up guys, today I'm gonna show you the best deck for completing the boost fields challenge, and this deck is giant skeleton with the recruits and the double witches. We are not having the mother witch. I think the other witches are better, especially when you use them with the clone. By the way, as well, you can find the deck link in the description if you need it. So the way that you want to play with this deck is not using the elixir pump till the opponent uses his big spell against one of your witches. And also controlling the middle ground is going to be so important, so that you are going to get benefits from the spells that are going to be spawned in there, especially the clone and the invisibility. Those are the most powerful spells in this mode. Let's use the giant skeleton here. By the way, I forgot to use the dagger duchess. She's definitely better than the princess tower. I'm gonna try to do that in the next game, hopefully. Alright. Wait, what he's going to try to do? The giant skeleton, I think that is going to connect on top of the enemy's tower. What a big mistake that was. He was probably trying to activate the king without the bomb hitting his right hand tower, but it did not work out very well for him. Maybe I should have used the E-Spirit for resetting the witch. We definitely took some damage in there, but not the end of the world. I think we are still in a better position. Electro Spirit against the Night Witch, and going with the Royal Recruits now. Hopefully, yeah, there's still a clone spell in the right hand side, so the value is going to be really insane. Using the Witch as well. Okay, what he's going to try to do? We were able to take the clone spell from the left hand side as well. Look at the right, guys. That is a really big push. He uses the Evo Firecracker, but we are having the poison against that. Alright, things are looking good. His right hand side tower has been gone. Using the arrows just after the lava hound pops off, and that was a nice defense, I will say. Okay, using the giant skeleton against the mega knight now. Bro is running a really wild deck without any kind of spells, so from now all I have to do is just not letting anything to touch my tower, and I should be good to go with the victory. I guess it is over, guys. There's no way for our opponent to come back. GG's. In this time, we are using the dagger duchess, which is the correct tower troop for this deck. Using the witch to make sure that we are not going to take any kind of damage in the left hand side. I think that was a really nice defense. He goes with the pump. I might be able to punish that. I'm gonna go with the night witch as well in the left, and hopefully that should be some really nice amount of damage on top of the enemy's tower. Or maybe that was a really beautiful arrows by him. Let's use the poison against the pump and just chilling in defense for now. Waiting till the recruits comes a little bit more forward. Now using my recruits. The bowler... Oh no, bowler is on tower. That's so bad. But now he's not, because that recruit moved away. Alright, do we need to defend the golden knight? I'm just going to eat him up with my tower. I think that golden knight is not going to deal that much of damage. Using the witch in the left. You know what? Maybe... Oh my goodness, look at the damage. Our tower is at 900 HPs. But hopefully, look at the push from our giant skeleton. The poison value is insane, and also we are going to get the bomb on top of the enemy's tower. That's a dead tower right there. Now using another pump in the left hand side and preparing just to defend anything that he is going to send us. Giant skeleton against the bowler. Using the recruit just after the bowler is about to go down. You know what? I think I have just gave him some extra poison value, but not a big of a deal. We are having the elixir collector to make it up for us. The giant skeleton, the clone, just in the right time. Big value from that giant skeleton bomb. Look at that. We might be able to get another bomb on top of the enemy's tower, or maybe not. He used his arrows just to not let that happen, so I'm gonna take that trade. He used the poison against in defense, and I think this is going to be it. G to the G's. Alright guys, this is going to be the game that will decide if we are going to reach 12 wins without spending our gems or no. I'm gonna support the right hand side with the witch, because the enemy put more recruits in there. Okay, he used his big spell, so From now I am free to go with my pump and there should be no way for the enemy to deal with it. Plus, the recruits in the left hand side forced a night witch from our opponent that will give us some extra value because, you know, the dagger that is just going to deal with the night witch by herself. Maybe just the E-Spear to make sure that we are not going to receive any kind of damage using the poison against the pump, and we are looking so far so good. A giant skeleton by our opponent? Wait, is this a mirror matchup? If it is, then our opponent really knows how to pick the good decks. I'm gonna go with the witch in the middle. Yeah, this is probably a mirror matchup. After seeing the E-Spirit, I'm sure about it. Alright, I'm gonna wait till the giant skeleton bomb goes away. He used his poison in offense once again. I'm gonna go with another pump, and this is just how you must win this kind of mirror matchups. The one that gets more value with the pumps is probably going to win. I'm gonna go with the evil recruits in the backline now. Alright, time to go with the night witch in the right hand side. Evil recruits comes by him in defense as well. Imagine if that spell was a clone. That is going to be okay. It was a heal. The clone would have been so good for us, using the electro spirit to clean up the bats from the enemy's night witch. We are in double elixir right now, which means things are about to get so exciting. Okay, a rage spell, not bad at all, using the poison. You know what, maybe that was a bad poison. Now he can go with the pump. I'm gonna continue applying pressure so that if he went with the pump, he is going to get punished. Using the night witch in the left hand side. How we can break through, that is the question. Let's use the giant skeleton in the backlines. If he went with the pump now, I am having the poison ready just after one more card. Let's use the witch behind the giant skeleton. We got some connection on top of the enemy's left hand tower, not bad at all. Pump in there. Okay. I hate one thing about this game mode. If the enemy was knowing what to do, the game is just going to take forever, like what is happening right now. Without your enemy making any kind of mistakes, the game is just going to take so much time. So, witch in the left, night witch in the right hand side hopefully, or maybe using the poison because that is a really beautiful poison value. The night witch right now. Please go giant skeleton. No, the skeletons from the witch distracted the giant skeleton. That was so unlucky right there. But look at the left hand side, we got some damage. In that side, okay, not bad at all. Another giant skeleton to just take control of the middle board, so that we are going to get advantage from the spells. Using the poison against the enemy's pump. I think I am having a plan. I'm gonna go with the pump to bait the enemy's poison. After that, I will go with the double witch push, both in one side, and hopefully that should not be an easy push for the enemy to defend it completely. But firstly, let's use the recruits in the backline, the giant skeleton in the front of the recruits, because why not? Okay, now we are starting. I'm gonna push the right hand side. There's no giant skeleton in there, the witch in the right as well. Now what he is going to do, look at this big push. He wasted his poison against the giant skeleton. Okay, using my own poison against the enemy's witch with the arrows. Please, just give me some damage to make sure that I am going to win. Yes, let's go. My witch locks on top of the enemy's tower. I think now we are just needing to defend. With 20 seconds remaining, is that giant skeleton going to reach my tower? I'm gonna make sure to not let that happen. He uses the poison against all of those. Okay. Cycling back to the recruits as fast as possible. And I think this should be it. GG's guys. One key that made me win this matchup, I think, was controlling the middle board to get the advantage from the spells. And that's it. Easy 12 wins with just one loss.